Hillwalk. Okay, so this hike we're going to be to do the hike from Kenmore, where we're at, to Aberfeldy. It's about a 10-mile hike and we're going via the Rob Roy Way. So it's the Sunday the 20th of July 2025 Hillwalk meet with the Caledonian Hill Walking Club. So this is our starting point. It's Loch Tay we're looking at. And we're going to hike from here, starting point, and we're going to head to Aberfeldy via the Rob Roy route. It's about a 10-mile hike. I've got all my gear and that with us. Weather's not the best, but I'll take footage along the hike, photos and videos as usual. You've seen the videos before.
We are building our new camera right there, right now, and we're aiming to have that done by next year. Come on, Ryan, sometimes in.
Yeah.
We did that, we did them once. I've never done them. I'm like something up there, because we had to up on the road. I wonder if that's the way we came last time. Maybe not.
So it was quite a climb, climbing up that road there, but we're now at a fair height, and we're continuing along up here to join onto the Rob Roy Way. So that's a bit odd, why it's suddenly just that lighty patch there. I mean, there's nothing much above it or below it. It's just suddenly that wee bit of light there, which is a bit odd. I thought I'd highlight that. So we're actually on the Rob Roy route now, I think. It's just hopefully it'll clear up a bit better, but brighten up a wee bit. So I think there's a stone circle, ancient stone circle round about here. Now I've done a video of a stone circle in this area about 5 years ago. So yeah, I was just verifying there, one of the hill walkers has remembered the video that I put up about 5 years ago regarding the Croft Ring stone circle. So we're actually heading down this way, so I'll probably be able to see it again. I'll log it in. But there was some stones up there as well that I didn't see the last time that I was recording stone circles in this area, but I don't know if they had anything to do with it. But the Croft Rhine one was further down nearer the road. So you dropped your jacket. But yeah, so if I get further down there and if I see them, then I'll get some footage of them again. I'm not too sure actually if we are going as far down as that, because the Rob Roy way seems to be turning right here, so I might not see them again this time. But I've done a video anyway, it's Croft Rhine Stone Circle. So I think we're turning right here, so we won't be going right down this driveway, which is where the stone circle was. It is rather. So
I thought it was down, but
It was down, but
I don't actually know. We're not sure if we're continuing on down that way or not. No, if there's another way, because we're thinking that's maybe a bit slippery. So we're not sure yet. But if we are going past it, I'll log as much as I can of the stone circle. If we do decide we are going down that way to rejoin the Rob Roy way.
find somewhere to stop and look. I guess it must be. Just see if it's seeing in the map.
So we just had a wee coffee break there, and we're now going to be able to continue on. So it's about 5 and a bit miles to Aberfeldy, and I think we're just basically on the Rob Roy way now, right till we get there. So it should be quite pleasant. Earlier on, the weather was just, crap, and I thought, well, just do a low level. But I didn't expect it to be like this. I'll tell you one thing, it was very, very clammy. Very clammy. So, and sweating buckets. And earlier on I was sweating buckets and getting drizzled on, which isn't nice. So, anyway, it's turned out better now. I think that's Castle Manzies down there. Then you've got the village of Kenmore down there. It's a bit study, unfortunately. I try to study the camera as best I can. And you might even be able to see Loch Tay as well, at least part of it. So here's an even better view. Loch Tay. Oh, there's some building there as well, I just noticed. Sort of like a fort at the top. And you can see the fort-like walls. So we're in the woods now, so it's going to be quite closed in as far as views are concerned. So I'll get footage anyway. So, some lovely views behind me. And that'll be the River Tay, flowing from Loch Tay. And there's a nice view of Castle Manzies.
The castle.
Yeah, I got good footage of that. I was there about 2001 I went. I'll probably go back again some point. Get some footage. I'm not sure if it's still open for it. Probably will be. Let's just get some close footage of this. Yeah, some more pictures of Castle Manji. Yeah, I was just saying to the other hiker there, I went and visited that castle back in 2001. It's when I had the Montego MG. It was 2001 because I took my dad and my brother with us. So that was 24 years ago. And I remember it was quite impressive. I was meaning to go back to try it out again sometime. Sure it was 2001. It's either that or 2000. It was 25 years ago. It was a long time ago, but it's I've been meaning to get back. I will at some point. So yeah, I'll probably go back and have another look at that. Make a video of it as well. I'm going to get the thistles in as well. Get some nice views of it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. There's a lot to see up here. Lovely views and that. But yeah, and sure it was. I've definitely been. Pretty sure it was 2000 or 2001 I was in there. Anyway, it's bugging me now because I'm just jog my memory because I can't remember if it had the Montego when I went or was it a course. I can't even remember. But it was a long time ago, and I've been meaning to go back to it. So I've been at this area before since, but just keep forgetting to. But if I do go back in and allow it to take footage inside, I'll share it with you. So we're still on the Rob Roy route, and we're just making the way towards Aberfeldy. Like I was saying before, I did that Crawford Ring Circle, Stone Circle a wee while ago. It's on my channel. I was quite early on in my channel. It was in 2020 I'd done that one. So, I've done many stone circles since then, but speaking of which, standing stone there. So I'm not sure just what the story is with that one, but I was just talking about ancient stones, and then I think that could be one there. But I better not hang about because I'm going to have to catch up again. Yeah, that's a bit of a remarkable coincidence. I was just speaking about stone circles and there's spotted one, just by chance. But I'm going to have to keep it moving because I'm kind of taking too long taking pictures and videos. I'm going to have to keep up with the club. So I'm going to get once I pass these ferns on the left, I'm going to get a picture of that valley just over there. But I must say though, if you love Scotland and the beautiful scenery, etc. and that, and like to be out in the countryside, it would be definitely worth considering joining the Hill Walking Club such as ours, the Caledonian Hill Walking Club based in Dundee. We're always looking for new guests and members, so if you're wanting to see some of this lovely beautiful countryside with us, then you could join. There's a website anyway, just type it in, Caledonian Hill Walking Club, and stick it in Google and you'll get the website. Bus will collect you at pick-up points in Dundee and drop you back as well. At the current time, 2025, it costs £20 a meet for the members. I think it's an extra couple of quid or something for a guest. It was a long time ago since I was a guest, but I think it was a couple of pound dearer. It's not that much, but it's worth it if you want to, because the club that I've been with for 16 years now, They're well established club. The club's been going since 1961, and they're very experienced hill walkers, so there's no danger of getting lost or anything, or and in safe hands. So this is an opportunity if you do want to see some of the beautiful Scottish hills and highlands, etc. Then it might be worth considering joining our Caledonian Hill Walking Club. The Sundays, it's every third Sunday of the month, except December. It's the second Sunday because it's the Christmas one. Normally 8 o'clock pickups. There's a couple June and August are 7 o'clock pickups, but the rest are all 8 o'clock pickups, and usually get back in the evening. So I thought I'd mention that. So here is a bit of a burn. There'll be one down there as well. I better catch up because I'm sort of stopping to take videos and then kind of slipping back a wee bit, but I'm easy enough to catch up. So like I was saying, the Caledonian Hill Walking Club has also got its Facebook page as well, so you can get all the details on Facebook, and also on if you stick it in Google and it'll come up, the website will come up, and you can get all the details you want, like any questions and stuff that you want to know more in Pacific. And then as I say, it's on Facebook as well, so it's a great opportunity to get to explore the beautiful Scottish, scenic, spectacular countryside, mountains, highlands. So as I say, I love it. I've been with the club for over 16 years, and I always look forward to getting out. And we're always looking for more members, so more than welcome to join. As I say, it's an easy way, great way to get to see the brilliant, spectacular views. I love Scotland, and if you like myself like that, it's worth considering. But you will need the proper hill walking equipment, such as boots, waterproofs, rucksack, and warm clothing. And you could just look into all the other outdoor stuff that you want to add on as well, like gloves and tammy for the cold weather and that. So it's also worth noting as well, the places such as Ankram, for the outdoor resource centre, they do courses where they could teach you how to do ordnance survey maps, read them. Something I've not done yet, but you don't need to be able to do that, as long as you just keep up with the club. There's different levels as well. You've got high level walks, you've got low level walks, so there's a variety of levels of hill walks to choose from, depending on your fitness level and what you want to do. So all that will be explained in the website anyway. So in all the years I've been coming here, which is a substantial length of time, it's over 16 years, there hasn't been any problems, never got lost or anything seriously lost, anything like that. We've always got back in one bit, so it's a safe club to go with as well. And also usually, depending on time, 9 times out of 10 we usually stop off en route back home to a lovely place such as a nice wee bar or a pub or something for a wee half hour in there if you want to get a pint or a drink or whatever. We usually make a point of stopping off en route back home for that. So that's just another wee perk, another wee treat to the day as well. So we've come to the crossroads. I think we're turning right. So a slight revision actually, that Croftring Stone Circle, although I never came at it from this angle, when I went to it the last time 5 years ago, I drove along the road and came at it from that area, from that angle, but I thought, I reckon it might have been further down that track earlier, but apparently we could still get to it going that way, so I think we were way further back when we thought we could get to it. But because as I say, I never came to the Stone Circle coming at it from this angle, I drove to it, so I was just up from the road a wee bit. But Roddy was saying that we could see it if we continue on along the Broadway Way. So if we do see it, I can get the footage. Because I'm not 100% sure exactly where I am. But apparently, if we head along there, we might be able to see it. It's just good. I'd like to see it again.
Not.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah.
We could have our lunch down there.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Get have our dinner there. So we're actually, we would have been going that way if we were continuing to Aberfeldy, but because we're actually good for time, we're ahead of schedule. We've got time to kind of like double back slightly to get to the Crossing Stone Circle. So that's what we're going away to do. So we were initially going to be, that's where we would go if we were in a hurry to get back to Aberfeldy. But they're saying now that it's just a fly. We're saying if we kind of double back slightly, because we're like pretty early, we could go back along a wee bit and see the stone circle. So I shall get footage of that again for you. But one thing, today it is extremely clammy, as you can see in sweating buckets. It's very, very warm, clammy like. And as well then, oh, actually I've got a still photo and then I can read it.
They sort of CO2.
So yeah, I was just looking at that. It's a project of building some more trees to absorb, because plants naturally absorb carbon dioxide at night, give off oxygen during the day. So it's a reversal of what humans do, because we breathe out carbon dioxide taking oxygen, while trees are they're taking carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, whereas humans take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Biology wasn't my strongest point, by the way. Physics was. That was my strongest point at school. Higher physics and biology. I wasn't that good at that. I preferred physics anyway. That was my strongest subject. But yeah, that's basically the idea behind that. So if we're planting more trees, that's what the thing we're saying anyway, is to absorb more carbon dioxide. But anyway, we're heading in this direction to the stone circle because others here are wanting to see it as well. Actually, I think I got that wrong with the plants. The plants give out carbon dioxide at night. It absorbs carbon dioxide during the day and gives out oxygen during the day, but at night it gives out carbon dioxide. Something like that anyway. Carbon absorption. Carbon dioxide absorption. I was heading down this way. So yeah, we're just doubling back a little bit to get to these stones. And you get lovely views on the way in this direction as well. So once we've had a look at the stones, I'm not sure if we're actually coming back this way or continuing along by the road. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is on that. But we will be ending up back in Aberfeldy. Or I should say we will be ending up in Aberfeldy because we started off at Kenmore. It's a through walk, Kenmore to Aberfeldy. So way back on the hike earlier, that path that we went down would have sort of curved round towards that stone circle, and this road is curving back towards it. So it's not like doubling back where we came, because if I continued on down that track, we would have come to it, but we would be kind of generally heading in the direction of Aberfeldy anyway. So we're just doubling back a wee bit, not as much as, you know, going back all that distance that we just came like to see the stone circle. I think we'll have our dinner there as well, have our lunch there. So that's the stone circle just coming into view now. So when I was doing these videos back then in 2020, even sometimes still do them now and again as well. In fact, I've done one not that long ago. I've done one up at Aberdeen, a tyre bagger stone circle. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel as though it's the Mandela effect, because there never used to be as many stone circles in Britain. Now there's literally hundreds of them. And I said that back then as well. That's why I started to go around looking at more of them. Because prior to that, I never even heard of them. There was only really the main one, which is Stonehenge, and one on the Isles. Walking the Isles, Ringaburra. That was it. It was just a couple, 2, maybe 3. But now there's hundreds. So I started exploring, and when I came across this Mandela effect phenomenon, because as far as I'm concerned there it is, I came here and started logging them, and I did that 5 years ago. I'll get a video, a selfie with it. So it's called the Croft-Moraig Stone Circle. Croft-Moraig. It's named after the farm. There's the name there, obviously. Croft-Moraig Stone Circle. And that's the road that's leading to Kenmore in that direction, and Aberfeldy in that direction. And the mega coincidence as well is that one of the hikers there it came up on his YouTube search, the video I done 5 years ago regarding the stone circle. So, and just by chance, but here we are, that's it. So it's almost like the internet knew we were going to be coming here. So yeah, bizarre coincidence, that mega coincidence. So yeah, it's like the internet knew we were coming here, that it came up on his search. And here we are at it today. A few selfies with us as well in the background. I think I'm in the photo shot here. So there's stone circles, like an inner and outer set of stones. So I think it'll be named after the farm, but I don't know if there's a farm here all that time ago, 5,000 years ago. It's inner and outer stone circles, stone base. So we're going to head somewhere now to get our lunch. Nice to have that in the background. Let's log that in for yous. So now we've got to head up back to that crossroads in Rob Roy Way again. So we're going to go back up that hill. But it was worth coming down to see anyway. So we're still, after that we climb back up again, we're stopping here for our dinner. And then we'll continue on back along the Rob Roy Way towards Aberfeldy. So that was a nice wee break. I'll just continuing along the Rob Roy Way now. So this is the crossroad bit that we came to earlier. Went back down that way to see the stones, and now we're 10 year long up here. Because we came down there earlier, and we get down and we turn right towards Aberfeldy. So we're back on the Rob Roy way.
That's the way it's mapped in the phone.
And it's only 20.
Well, that was the other thing, I was looking for landmarks and so there was some right.
So we're back into another bit of woodlands to walk through. There's a bit of a mixture of variety of scenery that we're walking through on this hike. Quite a mixture. Woodlands, open spaces, walking on the track. Now we're walking on a trail. So a bit of a variety. It's all part of the Rob Roy route though. So yeah, we're still doing part of the Rob Roy way. Got another gate up ahead. Big gate, but at least these gates are open. Because there was one we had to climb earlier, which wasn't handy, but most of them have been open. I mean, a wee side gate that's open.
We're in sight of again, so we're getting other boat.
So that's Castle Menzies down there. That might have been what I mistook for earlier actually. I might have went there instead of House of Menzies. It could have been that I went to 25 years ago. Yeah, so it was possibly the House of Menzies that I went to, rather than the Castle Menzies, rather than the big House of Menzies further back, I believe. It was about 25 years ago. It was certainly Menzies, Castle Menzies, or House of Menzies. But the more I think of it, no, it could have been that one and not the other big house. So, but as I say, it was like a quarter of a century ago, 25 years ago, so 24 years ago. So, either way, it made an impression on us anyway when I went there, and I will go back some point and get video footage if I'm allowed to do so. But it's certainly on that side of the road and it's not far from here, so that bit I'm 100% certain of. Anyway, there's some lovely views along that valley. So I was just getting a selfie with that in the background. Some lovely views. So like I say, it was difficult to tell really which one it was. I wasn't really giving it an awful lot of thought, to be honest. But certainly one of the houses that I went to. I'm gonna also done a quad biking trek along there as well. There's a place that does quad biking. That was about a few years ago, it was 7 or 8 years ago I had a shot on that. That too was on the same side as the Castle Menzies. Dundee quad bikes or something it was called. So that's us on tarmac now. We're on a wee bit of tarmac for this route. So, continuing on off-road again, still parked the Robert Way. So, we're just deciding what to go next. We're still making my way to Aberfeldy, but we're just deciding what route we're going to take because we're going to get there too early, so we will be ending up at Aberfeldy at some point. You might actually hear these logger lorries tooting their horns or something behind you. There's some probably loggers, truckers and that, but there's certainly you could hear the horns echoing about.
So you enjoyed it? Yeah.
So you can see Aberfeldy in the distance there. But the Robert Way goes round it from another angle, but that's Aberfeldy down there. So that's Aberfeldy just down there, the town of Aberfeldy. And as I say, the Robert Way still goes along this route. And we come in at Aberfeldy at a different way, probably from the other end there. The Robert Way the route will work its way down. Instead of just going by the road, we're going above and around it and probably come down somewhere about the northeast perhaps, if I remember right. I've done this route before a while ago. Yeah, I think I've done this route before with the club. In fact, I have. I've probably even done a video of it as well. But yes, we're going to be going up and around, and then we're coming in at Aberfeldy. So you hear it. That'll be the lorries. Nah, that'll be the logger trucks. They probably testing their horns or something. Showing off their horns. Yeah. So we're still going upwards, onwards and upwards. Absolutely sweating the buckets. It's just the clamminess that's doing it. Really, really clammy. Very humidity. It's the first blue sky we've had all day. It's quite pleasant though. So we're back on tarmac again. Just continuing on. So like I say, Aberfeldy's back down that way, but the Robert Way seems to go at a different angle. It seems to go up that way and around and down from the other end, I suppose. And we're not too bad for time as well, actually. So just continue along the route. So we're turning off here. Yeah, it'll be that rock or the wall for the seat, I would think. Not much, but it's better than nothing. And that's all mossed over. So we're going to have a look at the waterfalls here as well. It'll be quite nice to look at. Nice one. It's turned out rather nice though. It's sunny as well. It started off as a dull, miserable day. It's actually ended up being quite a nice day after all, the majority of the time. For about the first third it was miserable. Then after that it started brightening up. Now it's sunny. Yeah. The weather's been alright. There's quite a lot of steep steps to go down. You'll be particularly careful for, because it's wet and steep and wet wood, and it's very slippery. Yeah. Very nice.
better view from there. That's very good.
Well, we'll just stop and get some water and dry off from sweat. The reason it's so warm and clammy is because there isn't really any breeze at all. There's no breeze. It's very warm, but there's no breeze. So it's extremely clammy. So drinking quite a bit there. I had to use a towel to dry off the sweat. It's just because there's no breeze. You know, if there was a nice breeze, that'd be fine, cool you down as you're moving, but it's the heat and no breeze. It's just a recipe for absolute clamminess and sweatiness. You've got to drink plenty of fluids. And countless times I've had to get the towel out there, it's dry myself off, and just The air's quite thin as well because it's stuffy like feeling. Still, the effort was worth it though. It's been nice scenery now.
I've never seen it myself.
Still in the bottom of the waterfalls now. Well, that's us in Aberfeldy now. I am just going to make my way to some pick-up point with the buses, perhaps go for the pub or something as well while we wait on the rest. So that's where we just came from, Burts of Aberfeldy. I've been up that way before with the club actually, a wee while ago. Yeah, it was a few years ago I'd done this. I've probably done a video of it as well. Rob Roy Way into Aberfeldy from Kenmore. But because the weather was that rubbish earlier on today, I thought, well, I'll just do a fairly low level walk. If it was like this when it started, I may have considered doing something higher. But everyone's group usually does a higher one. But I thought, well, you know, just take it easy. So I just decided just to do the fairly low level because I didn't know the weather was going to be as good as it is. Turned out as well as it has. So. This is coming into the high street of Aberfeldy. Just basically down the bottom of the road, off the road actually. But yeah, it's just down the bottom of the road there. So I think once we get into the centre, we're just going to find a pub or a bar or something, you know, just to chill out and while we wait on the others for the other part, you know, the other routes and that, do the different walks because I think we're all just meeting up at Aberfeldy. Yeah, so if we're going to somewhere, I'm going to get a nice ice cold drink. It's really clammy. It's just there isn't any breeze. It's roasting. So yeah, it's quite a nice building that there. Aberfeldy Town Hall. So yeah, I think most of us are meeting at Aberfeldy. I think there is another group that's going to be getting picked up at Dundee, but I think the other, there's 4 like different levels. One of the groups are getting picked up at Dundee, and I think the other 3 are just meeting up here at Aberfeldy. So it's back at 4, well 20 past 4. So I think there's a wee bit of time to sit in one of the bars or pubs or something just to utilise some time while we're waiting. So I think the others will be far behind. But anyway, this is the centre of Aberfeldy. So I've been here, I've been to Aberfeldy loads of times, like even without the club I've come here, come through it in the car, I've stopped off before. So it's a lovely wee place, like. So yeah, so we've just seen what we're doing next now, right? Shahalian bar or something down there. I tell you, this is just roasting. Really sweating. There's just no air. It's just no air at all. That's what it is. If there was a breeze or something, it would have been a lot better. But it's just. I tell you, I never thought the weather would be like this today. It certainly didn't start off like this, I could assure you. I never thought it'd be like this today. The weather's turned out. You wouldn't even think it was the same day, and I'm no joking. You would think this was a different day. It's just magnificent now, I mean. Gosh. So this is the square, Aberfeldy Square, which is right literally in the centre of Aberfeldy. And there's a nice wee chippy just past there as well. So you want to like a fish shop or something, just go in there and get it if you want. Right, so that's us in Aberfeldy, and just as well round the video off because the hike's completed. So, must be late, temperature must be in the high 20s. Feels like 30 degrees or something. Gasping for air, it's just so thin, it's absolutely roasting. So, yeah, I'm going to get a nice ice cold drink. So that's it then, I'll just round the video off. So I hope you enjoyed the video. See what else I put up on my channel. And I was in there last when I done that train trip up to Malig and Vannish Station to Malig. I drove up to Vannish Station, got the train from Vannish Station to Malig, got the train back, and I was driving back to Dundee and I stopped off here at my tea and I went to that Chinese takeaway for it. So I was just plugging that on my video as well. And I think we're going into the Shahalian bar here. I think we're going in there to chill out for a bit. It's just on the high street of Aberfeldy. It's just named after the mountain Shahalian, Mount Shahalian. Anyway, I'm going to round the video off here. So, hope you enjoyed the video. See what else I put on my channel and thanks for watching. Bye for now.